Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kari and today I will talk about some TV couples. I decided to talk about relationships because it's Valentine's Day and also I have never talked about Glee on this channel, and Glee is a big part of my life. I thought I might talk about the couples that I love and the couples that I hate to have a great balance. So this is gonna be like top 5 worst and top 5 best couples. The criteria that I use to compile this list is their storyline, the character development of each person on the couple, the romantic or cute scenes, and the chemistry between the actors. Let's first start on a positive note because today we celebrate love, so I'm gonna talk about the best couples first. In number 5, I have Carol and Bert, and they are the healthiest relationship on Glee if you think about it. And they are only at number 5 because they are not protagonists, so they are just the adults, and you might not think about them when you think about Glee couples, but I just wanted to mention them. I love how they meet and how they find similarities in their lives. Also, their wedding is very cute. I'm so happy when I think about them. I think they support each other so well, and well, they are the parents of 2 of my favorite characters. So at number 4, I have Rachel and Sam. And this is a very unpopular opinion in the Glee fandom because not a lot of people like them, but I really did. I think that after what happened, in season 5, the thing that broke all of our hearts, Rachel should have stayed with Sam. That was the most logical thing. Like, Sam was always viewed as a second Finn, and I always thought that it was beautiful how they created the storyline. It was weird because Sue was controlling Sam and everything was just crazy, but their moments were cute. I loved them. I actually liked their chemistry, and they made each other better. Like, Rachel accepted Sam how he was, and also Sam knew that Rachel was just a crazy obsessed bitch, and he accepted it as well. So I guess they worked out, and I don't understand why they just decided to throw that into our faces in season 6 and then just to say, oh no, but Rachel's not gonna end up with Sam. It was a little bit disappointing, I have to say. But for me, they are a cute couple and I love them. At number 3, I have Rachel and Finn, of course. This is one of the great Glee couples, but also a very problematic one in my opinion. I love them so much and I love the aesthetic of them, the chemistry, obviously because they were dating in real life. I love their songs, their duets were just amazing, and the development that they had was great. Sometimes it wasn't as good as I thought it was gonna be, more on Rachel's part. Like, Finn grew up to be a great and amazing person, and he developed his love for Rachel as he developed his personality, so I think that was great. Rachel's development wasn't as good. I think they were kind of toxic sometimes, but overall they are just a cute couple and the main couple of Glee. Like, you cannot not think about them when you think about Glee. At number 2, I have Kurt and Blaine, of course. This is the first Glee couple that I loved, like, with all my heart. I loved every moment with them, especially the first one. The first 2 seasons with them were just a blast to watch. I also loved their duets. Their songs are just amazing. I think I prefer them over Finch's duets. They are other level. They made me feel so many emotions, so that's why I love them more. I think they are also toxic. Like, I hated how they ruined their relationship basically in later seasons. That was wrong in so many ways that I just can't even explain. The storyline was a mess, but I think the other aspects were great. Like, the cute scenes, they were amazing. The chemistry between the actors and the character development, at least I can say that at the end they changed for the better, I guess. I'm still mad about that sloppy storyline, but still I think they are just amazing and very beautiful to watch. They have so many cute moments, and yeah, they're just adorable. I mean, Darren Criss, like, why you wouldn't want to watch that? And my number 1 pick is obviously the one that is closest to my heart, and that is Brittany and Santana. I love them. I think their relationship is the best relationship on Glee ever, and it's also very underrated because it is well known, but just as as they call it, teen lesbians, and just because they are lesbians, they are talked about. But no, this is a beautiful relationship. Like, they grew to be like friends and friends with benefits, now to actual lovers and just get married. Like, that's the best glow up that I was expecting. I love them. In my opinion, the storyline was beautiful. It had a great development. Also, the chemistry between the actresses was great. They used to be great friends. They portrayed their characters very well, and I just adored them. Their cute scenes were amazing. Like, I could cry just with one cute Britannia scene that I have no words. They are my ultimate cliche. I love how they look together, the aesthetic that they create, and that they are both cheerleaders. Their duet when Santana proposes to Britney was just so beautiful. I can't deal with that. I love it a lot. I don't know what I would do in my life without that song, because it's amazing. So yeah, as you can see, I'm very passionate about Britannia. It's my favorite Glee ship, and it always will be. Now let's go to the worst couples, because we also have to talk about relationships that don't work out. So if you are in a relationship like these examples that I will mention, then maybe you have to think things through. So my number 5 is Will and Terry, and they are just at number 5, not because they aren't the worst, because that's very messed up what they had, but because they are adults. Even though Will is a protagonist, I just decided to put adults at the end of my lists. So this relationship didn't work out at all. Like, Will was just very stupid to see it, or very in love, which I doubt, because he liked Emma. So I think he was just stupid. Like, he didn't want to actually see what was in front of him, and that is very messed up. Also, Terry is very, very bad. Like, she is a bad person. She just wanted everything easy in life, and it didn't matter if that ruined other people's lives. So that's pretty bad. I don't support that. They are horrible. It's entertaining to watch sometimes, the lies and everything, and I know it's for comedic purposes, but still. Yeah, one of the worst couples. At number 4, I have Marley and Jake. And I actually like Marley and Jake. And I like some of their songs, their duets together, the chemistry and the aesthetic that they created, because it was a bad boy with this cute, kind girl. And I thought Glee was going to make us believe in that kind of love. But instead, they decided just to ruin it completely. Like, I hated that, when they break up, it's obviously Jake's fault. From the beginning, he said that he was a bad boy and he liked to mess around with a lot of girls, but he then changed, and he talked about that, how being with Marley was different and that she was special and everything. So you might think that that made him change and realize that he was in love with her, that he wouldn't hurt her, and that's what he did. So that's why I hate this couple, because they had the potential to be great and to show us a healthy relationship with those two characters, and no, they decided just to ruin everything, which was a big disappointment for me. At number 3, we have Sam and Mercedes. I don't like this couple, and this might also be an unpopular opinion, just like Sam and Rachel, because Sam and Mercedes started being kind of cute, that summer break romance and all of that. It was cute. Also, it was cute, the part of the prom dance. I also like that. That's one of my favorite scenes, but that's it. But how it changed and how they created this awkward, very uncomfortable to watch relationship in season 5 was just horrible. Like, Mercedes didn't accept Sam for what he was. It felt like they didn't match, like they weren't for each other, and still the TV show wanted us to believe that they were. And I felt that it was so forced. I didn't like the chemistry that they have. I see no chemistry between Amber and Cord. I'm so sorry. I see them as friends. So believing that they were in a relationship in the show didn't work out for me. Also, they didn't have many romantic or cute scenes, in my opinion. They were more about how the relationship wasn't working, but they still fixed it, but it felt forced, so no. But the character development was great for both of them. But I think it was great because they ended up not being together. Like, that was the great choice at the end. But why would you put us through all that ups and downs between Sam and Mercedes when you already knew that it wasn't gonna work out? I don't understand. Number 2 is Finn and Quinn. And okay, when the show started, I thought that they were kind of cute, but then Queen lied to Finn, and that was just very bad in my opinion for her. I know that her development made her change later, but I think they were very toxic together, especially in season 2 when they get back together. That was just very weird in my opinion. I didn't like that at all. It was one of the worst storylines that I've seen. The chemistry between the actors was okay, but what I despised the most was their character development, because it was ruined. Like, you felt that it was going somewhere, that they were just now realizing what they really wanted, and then they get back together and it was like, how is that good for any of them? Also, I don't think their scenes were cute at all. Like, I don't see them being romantic because of what happened, like how Queen lied. I don't see why Finn thought that it was a good idea to get back together with her. Like, I don't know. They didn't have cute scenes. They were fighting, or they were jealous of each other and not trusting each other. So why that relationship wasn't necessary? I think the first time in the first season was necessary, but then after that they just should have stayed as friends. And the worst Glee couple in my opinion is, obviously, I know that you were thinking about this, but it's Brody and Rachel. Like, that was also out of nowhere, unnecessary. It just broke Finn's heart. And why would you do that? I don't understand. I don't like it. I don't like Brody overall as a character, so his development, I don't care. But he ruined more Rachel's development. Like, Rachel's development was good sometimes, then very bad, and then with that I think it was the worst. Like, she became a diva and started that kind of phase, and she didn't care now about Finn and her friends, and it was just bad. I don't like that. I didn't like that change. The storyline was also very problematic for me because it revolved around Brody's profession, and Rachel didn't find out, and then Santana had to help her. So everything was just a huge lie and a big mess, and no. They didn't have cute moments in my opinion. I didn't see the chemistry between the actors. Brody's actor was, cute or hot for many people, but not for me. I don't find that attractive. I don't know why. I just hated him, the character, not the actor. But the actor wasn't also attractive to me. One positive thing that I have to say about this couple is the duet Creep, because oof, that's one of the greatest Glee songs ever. But that's it. That's the only thing that I liked about them. Overall, it was just a mess. I'm sorry if you liked them, but no, for me they weren't great. That was it for today's video. I hope you like it, and please give this video a like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to my channel for more content about TV shows, movies, and books. Here in the screen I will leave some videos for you to check out, and I'll see you next time.